Hello everyone, myself Pooja Magnani. I am from University Canada West. Today I am going to present my assignment 1 on Information and Communication Technology for the subject CMPT 641 Digital Transformation, and this assignment is going to be submitted to Professor Dr. Samuel Lee. So let's begin with the agenda of the presentation. I'm going to give you an introduction about ICT and the 5 different trends I have chosen, and how these ICT trends play a major role in large scale business, medium scale business, small scale business, as well as for the startup of the company. And in the end, I'm going to give you a brief summary, conclusion, references, and question and answer. So, information communication technology, in simple words, if I can explain, it is the variety of technology that facilitates communication. It basically store, transmit, retrieve, and process the information, and that information can be captured and displayed in various forms electronically. So, I'm going to talk about the 5 different types of trends. The first trend which I'm going to talk about is the blockchain. As the name itself says, blockchain. The data gets blockchain is stored in different books and different blocks and each block is connected by a chain. Blockchain is a platform that consists of several database and information is stored in a single network. It plays a very crucial role in the businesses, and it records and track the business transactions and activities, everything under a single business network in a ledger. So let's talk about some benefits and risks that it has. So blockchain is totally automated. The human cannot make any kind of error over there, and they cannot tamper the data. Here the data is very safe. No one can alter or manipulate the data. In case if someone want to alter the data, then they have to go in a specific ledger, and it's a very long process. All the data is very confidential and private. That's one of the biggest benefits here. And blockchain stores data, and apart from that, the risk for the blockchain is there because it is used for Bitcoin mining, and the energy utilization for the blockchain is very high. A blockchain keeps a real-time ledger, and there is also a huge maintenance cost for Bitcoin mining and all the transactions. Let's talk about the second ICT trend, that is augmented reality and virtual reality. So, first I'll talk about virtual reality. Virtual reality is basically where you can experience all the real objects in the virtually in online. Means you cannot touch or feel that object, but you can observe that in virtually. And whereas augmented reality is the real-time data elements to visualize object, images, and landscape. Let's talk about some benefits and risks these have. So, first I'll talk about the benefits. Virtual reality can visualize any pre recorded knowledge sharing sessions in a very interactive way to students and individuals who want to learn about a particular topic. Whereas augmented reality is very beneficial as it increases the user ability to learn and practice new application. For example, a doctor in a real time use augmented reality to scan and visualize a patient's symptoms, for example, X-ray. Next, I'm going to talk about some of the risks. Though everything is virtually, but the maintenance cost is very high. And as I said, we cannot touch or feel the object in the real world. In the real world, the way we touch and feel, we cannot feel here. It's all virtually. So this is the risk. Let's talk about one more ICT trend, that is metaverse. So, metaverse is a system generated environment where the user can interact with various stimulations and programs created in the environment, and they can create their own avatar. They can create their own avatar, a town or a village in the metaverse, and they can interact with the environment and its elements, and also create a virtual self of himself and experience the metaverse environment. For example, if a person is lazy enough, so he can create his own gym and think that he is in a gym itself through metaverse. As for the recent studies, users also making purchase of various elements in metaverse. A car piece building, land, or anything. It can be just created in metaverse. Okay, so let's talk about some benefits and risks that are associated with metaverse. So the platform is extensively recognized due to its real life experience, and it attracts a lot of different businesses. Access to metaverse breed opportunities, prospects for collaboration. There is high between different companies. However, there is a risk also because metaverse is a very close life experience of users are becoming more addictive and they visualize these elements as per the preferences and need, and they may also take some disadvantage out of it, like sitting at a home for a long time and doing the things which they should do it in actual, but they are doing in metaverse. They are living the life in the metaverse. Due to this immense size and endless application, there is a huge possibility of data breach and violations as well. Okay, so let's talk about the artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is your human intelligence created and stimulated by computers, which are primarily based on problem solving and making any kind of decisions. There are some benefits and risks for artificial intelligence as well. Artificial intelligence basically forecasts the data to make informed decisions for various data oriented projects. For example, it is used to trade, forecast, and increasing and optimistic to fetch consistent and profitable results. It plays a crucial role in complex job environment and algorithm to perform complex job in a simpler and interactive way. Risk, it requires huge amount of energy and passion to do that thing. You're the expert only can handle this artificial intelligence. He or she should be curious to learn about different things. Since it is very evolving stage, it is very difficult to find the different types of tools and people who have knowledge in this field. Let's talk about the last ICT trend, which is 3D printing, and which is most popular trend going on. In 3D printing, people can make their house, people can make big bungalows or house exactly look like 3D print. It is basically a three-dimensional object, which is layer by layer, and this can be done by using a computer software. We have certain software which we have to do, but the results are very amazing, I can say. Apart from that, 3D printing is basically for the professional students who have knowledge in computer marketing, computer programming, or maths, engineering. They are the most professional to do this 3D printing. These days, 3D printing is very trending. There are some benefits and risks as well. It is possible to create any kind of 3D copyright duplicates. So this is one of the major drawback. Apart from that, 3D printer are still evolving technology. So they require huge amount of printer, means the huge size of printer. Some things cannot be print in a single printer. So they require huge printer objects, and the benefits are that the process is fast, quick, and the objects start creating a three-dimensional figure at the same time. And one more thing which I love about this, it has no wastage at all. It is designed in such a way to build an object based on the data gathered by scanning the object. The concept also allows flexibility in terms of design and object. The process is widely used in design, architecture, and other verticals. Okay, so I have chosen one of the most popular company used by everyone. That is Amazon. Amazon is a large-scale e-commerce business programming platform with one of the commercial compelling social social stages all over the globe. No matter what, it has 1.6 million employees. The mission of Amazon is to give the client best quality items at less cost, and they also have one slogan: work hard, have fun, make history. So let's talk about the role of Amazon. Amazon plays a role. in metaverse by giving access to metaverse platform and engaging in virtual reality gaming and other different type of platforms and creating their own avatar which enables them to shop more and they can create more fashion and beauty sector and earn points from all the activities around the metaverse. Also, artificial intelligence is used in Amazon. It analyzes the customer data and shopping trends, their preferences, what the customers like more, and forecast the data accordingly, which can boost up the company's sales. It also helps to promote faster deliveries and improve customer experience. Next, I would like to talk about blockchain. Amazon helps blockchain for all customers and third-party vendors and transaction as blockchain eliminates the usage of centralized security system and they try to own their own private network in a brief period and using a ledger. Other than that, Amazon is also used in 3D printing. It enables the customer to decorate their jewelries, their home decorations, anything they can customize it in the type of 3D. And there are special manufacturers kept who can help in this 3D printing. So it plays a major role. Let's talk about the medium scale business, which is work authority. Work authority is basically a shoe industry. It is a retail industry. It provides safety shoes in a physical store. Online also it helps the customer to buy safely online. And mobile, it is usually work in collaboration with the company to provide shoes from remote vans with variety of option to boost sale. No matter what, any you stay in any country, you can order through online on this website, Work Authority. Let's talk about role. What does this shoe industry plays a role in metaverse? Shoe industry plays a metaverse that in such a way that organization can use it to try the footwear different sizes and enable the customer to create their own virtual themes. For example, a user can purchase a pair of running shoes and perform various running activities. Apart from that, AR VR virtual reality can be used by work authority to help customer try their footwear virtually and experience the product. AI can be used by the work authority to study the customer interest and the category of footwear and forecast the trend to help the manufacturer and both maximize both profits and customer experience as well. Next, I'm going to talk about 3D printing. The food industry can be also used to design their own models and create 3D printing manufacturers. There are a lot of shoe industry manufacturers who would love to work with this kind of 3D printing and boost up their business. Let's talk about one of my favorite brand, that is Faces of Canada. It is one of the best cosmetics industry and it provides all kind of skin and healthcare products and it all the products are made from Germany, Italy and Turkey. However, Faces Canada do not have any separate app yet, but they do source on the outsiders app like Amazon, Nika and Mintra. All the products are used with the very same ingredients. They make sure that all the products are hypoallergenic and made in such a way that it suits to everyone body tone complexion. Okay, so let's play what does the role does the Faces Canada play in the cosmetic industry? Let's see how these trends help us. So 3D printing, this company can use 3D printing that allow technology users to create their own design and try their products. Blockchain. Faces Canada create their blockchain network to promote loyalty, honesty, enable payments and transactions. It can also be used in metaverse, of course. Customers can create their own virtual stores. Whoever feels like they can be a shopping queen, especially the girls, youngsters, they can use it very nicely to create their own avatar to promote various cosmetic products. It is also used for old age people as well. Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence can be used to predict the customer interest and they help to categorize selling the product as per the customer interest, needs, and preferences, and in order to maximize the profit. Whereas virtual reality or augmented reality can enable a customer to try the product virtually and experience the product using this technology. Let's talk about one more company, that is the startup business Lenskart. Lenskart is a company which is not here in India, but it's located not which is not here in Canada. It's in India. So as this country, as Lenskart is something which gives extraordinary more agreeable than some other eyewear organization across the globe. Lenskart has around 5,000 eyewear glasses. Even the person who does not have any eyesight problem, they can wear the glasses if they feel like. This is very different. This is very nice. Everyone can experience the glasses. It gives different shades, accommodated for all sorts of youngsters, grown up. Anybody can take the advantage of it and look at the delightful world more clearly. So, how does this eye industry plays a major role in metaverse? In metaverse, it has created its presence, and in Canada also the company should enable users to shop and try different products according to their preferences. AI can study the data of the users based on the shopping history and provide personalized recommendation to the clients. AR VR. VR can be used in Lenskart to enable users to try the product virtually and see which one of the product is most suitable as per the needs. Let's come to the okay, so let's do a brief summary of what we have studied till now. We have studied about ICT in the start, how the variety of technology that facilitates communication. Then we studied the 5 different types of trends. The first trend we studied is blockchain. Blockchain basically stores data in various ledgers using a single network, and that makes the data safe and unreachable. However, they have high energy consumption because their process is used for Bitcoin mining and huge spike in energy consumption. The second concept which we studied is AR and VR. Virtual reality has created a misconception among the people. The people are more thinking that they are doing the entertainment, but in reality they cannot touch or feel the real objects, whatever they are using it. Other than that, augmented reality is very beneficial. It increases a user's ability to learn and practice new application. These days, I gave you the example of the doctor, how he uses augmented reality to check his patients for the symptoms. And the third concept which we have studied till now is metaverse. Metaverse is extensively recognized due to its real life experience, and it attracts a lot of different business, but the users get addicted and attached to it and value, and these visualize their elements as per their needs and preferences. And the fourth concept which we studied is artificial intelligence. AI requires a huge amount of curiosity and experts to handle it, and the tools are also very expensive. AI forecasts the data, allows the algorithm to make informed decision for various data oriented projects. Apart from that, the fifth type we studied is 3D printing. This is the flexibility in terms of design and object. However, there are chances that the product or anything can be duplicated, and without any recognition we cannot come to know it's the same. It looks the same, exactly the same in 3D printing. And other than that, we studied about a large scale business Amazon, and how it's affect in all these 5 types of trends, how these all 5 types of trends are used in it. And we studied about the medium scale business, about the footwear industry, work authority, as well as we studied how these trends are used in work authority. And we also studied about one of my favorite companies, that is Faces of Canada. And then we also did a small research on startup business, that is Lenskart. That's all. Okay, so as per my conclusion, I would like to say the current technology outweighs the risk associated. Hence, in my views, companies should adopt these technologies in order to expand the scale at the faster rate. But keeping in mind the risk associated with the security of the company, it also results in extensive expenditure in order to adopt these trains into the current infrastructure, which will affect the overall profitability and benefits, which will help the organization to increase customer satisfaction, customer base, and overall revenue as well. So here are some of the references which I have mentioned, and this is the question. Yeah, this is the last slide of question and answer. Apart from that, I have also attached my YouTube link on the start page. Thank you.